Good morning and salam sejahtera to our lecturer, Sir Razif. Today our group will be presenting our analysis on the expansion of Cake Lapis Sarawak from Mira Cake House into the Indonesian market. To begin, I will explain the background of this study and the importance of market analysis in international business. When a company decides to expand beyond its domestic market, it faces much higher uncertainty compared to operating locally. These uncertainties include difference in consumer behavior, cultural expectation, economic condition, regulation, and competition intensity. Market analysis is therefore a crucial tool because it allows businesses to evaluate whether a foreign market is not only attractive but also suitable for the company resources, capabilities, and long-term objectives. For small and medium-sized enterprises like Mira Cake House, this step is even more important because SME usually have limited financial resources and international experience. Our group selected Indonesia as the target market for several strategic reasons. Firstly, Indonesia has a population exceeding 270 million people, making it the fourth most populous country in the world. This creates a very large and diverse consumer base where even a small market share can result in high sale volume. Secondly, Indonesia and Malaysia share strong cultural similarity, particularly in religion, food preferences, festive traditions, and social values. These similarities significantly reduce cultural barrier for Malaysian food products such as Cake Lapis Sarawak, especially since halal food is highly valued in both countries. Additionally, Indonesia's geographical proximity to Sarawak makes cross-border business activities more feasible and cost-effective. However, despite these advantages, entering the Indonesian market is not without challenges. Regulatory requirement, competition, and operational risks must also be carefully evaluated. Therefore, this market analysis provides the foundation for our discussion on opportunities, threats, strategic entry mode, and ethical consideration, which will be further explained by the next presenters.
I will now discuss the key opportunities available for Mira Cake House in the Indonesian market. The first major opportunity is Indonesia's strong economic potential, which is mainly driven by domestic consumption. Consumer spending in Indonesia continues to grow, supported by an expanding middle income group. As income level rise, consumers shows a stronger preference for premium food products, especially those associated with quality, tradition, and gifting. This consumption pattern is highly relevant for Cake Lapis Sarawak, as traditional cakes are commonly purchased for festive season, celebration, and family gatherings. Therefore, Cake Lapis can be positioned as a premium traditional cake, allowing Mira Cake House to capture high value rather than competing on price. The second opportunity is the cultural similarity between Indonesia and Malaysia. Consumers in both countries share similar food cultures, festive tradition, and a strong preference for halal certified products. Layered cakes and festive desserts are already familiar to Indonesian consumers, which reduce uncertainty when introducing Cake Lapis Sarawak into the market. Because of this familiarity, Mira Cake House can enter the Indonesian market with minimal product adaptation in terms of flavor, ingredients, and overall branding. This reduces cultural risk and increases the likelihood of faster market acceptance, as consumers do not need extensive education about the products. The third opportunity is the rapid expansion of Indonesia's digital economy and e-commerce sector. Online platforms such as Shopee, Tokopedia, and TikTok Shop have changed how consumers purchase food and gift items. The rise of live stream commerce, influencer marketing, and in-app purchasing enable businesses to reach customers nationwide without depending entirely on physical outlets. For Mira Cake House, digital platforms provide a cost-effective way to build brand awareness, especially during festive periods when traditional cakes are commonly purchased as gifts. This is particularly suitable for SMEs seeking wider market reach with controlled costs. The final opportunity comes from ASEAN economic integration. As both Malaysia and Indonesia are ASEAN members, trade and investment barriers are relatively low, making cross-border businesses activities more accessible. This creates opportunities for collaboration with local partners through franchising or distribution arrangement, supporting smoother market entry.
For the next slide, I will be presenting threats and risks in the Indonesian market. While Indonesians offer strong market potentials, Mira Cake House must also consider several threats and risks that could influence the success of its market entry strategy. One of the most significant challenges is regulatory and legal complexity. Foreign food business entering food Indonesia are required to comply with a wide range of regulations, including business licensing, halal certification, food safety standards, taxation requirements, and labour laws. Halal certification must be obtained through Indonesian Official Halal Authority, where all food products must be registered with the National Agency Drugs and Food Control (BPOM). Any delays, administrative inefficiency, or non-compliance with this regulation may slow down market entry, increases operational and compliance costs, and negatively affect consumer confidence, particularly in the market where halal assurance is highly valued. Another major threat is intense local competitions. Indonesia has a large number of well-established local bakeries and dessert brands that have already offered layered cakes at competitive prices. These local competitive benefits from strong brand recognitions, loyal customer bases, established distribution networks, and deep understanding of local consumer taste preferences. Without clear product differentiation to superior quality, authenticity, unique flavors, or strong branding, Mira Cake House may face difficulties in attracting customers and gaining market shares, especially during the early stages of market entry. In addition, logistic and infrastructure challenges present operational risks, heavy traffic congestions in major urban areas, uneven infrastructure quality across regions, and limited cold chains logistics can affect delivery efficiency, product freshness, and inventory management. As cake lapis is a food product that requires careful handling and timely delivery, this logistical constraint may lead to inconsistency in product quality, which could negatively impact customer satisfaction and brand reputation. Lastly, macroeconomics and political uncertainty pose external risks to business performance. Factors such as inflation, rising labor costs, change in government policies, and currency exchange rate fluctuation can increase production and operating expenses. During periods of economic uncertainty, consumers may reduce discretionary spending, and premium food products such as cake lapis may be deprioritized. This could result in lower demand and slower sales growth, particularly among price-sensitive consumers.
I will now explain the strategic entry mode chosen for Mira Cake House. Selecting the right entry mode is critical in international business because it determines the level of control, investment, risk, and long-term sustainability. Our group evaluated several entry modes including exporting, licensing, joint venture, and wholly owned subsidiaries. Exporting was considered unsuitable because cake lapis is a bakery product that requires freshness and quality control, which can be compromised during long-distance transportations. Licensing offers low investment but also very limited control over production quality and brand reputation. Joint venture, although beneficial in sharing resources, often involve management, conflict, and complex decision-making structures. Wholly owned subsidiaries provide full control but require high capital investment and managerial expertise, which may not be suitable for an SME like Mira Cake House.
Therefore, we recommend international franchising as the most appropriate entry mode. Franchising allows Mira Cake House expand its brands with lower financial risk while maintaining control over product standards, recipe, training system, and halal compliance. Through franchising, local partners handle daily operations, regulatory compliance, and customer interactions, while Mira Cake House focuses on brand management, quality assurance, and training. This risk-sharing structure makes franchising highly suitable for SME entering foreign market. Furthermore, franchising allows faster market penetration and scalability, making it a sustainability long-term strategy not only for Indonesia, but potentially for expansion into other Asian countries.
Now, I will talk about the ethical considerations involved in Mira Cake House's expansion into Indonesia, followed by our recommendations and conclusion. Ethical considerations are extremely important in international business, particularly in the food and beverage industry, where businesses directly affect consumer health, religious belief, employee welfare, and the environment. In the Indonesian context, ethics go beyond legal compliance and are closely tied to social trust and long-term brand sustainability. First, halal integrity is a critical ethical responsibility. Indonesia has the world's largest Muslim population, and halal compliance is not only a legal requirement but also a moral obligation. Mira Cake House must ensure that all ingredients, food preparation processes, storage, and handling strictly comply with Indonesian halal standards. Any lapse in halal integrity could severely damage consumer trust and negatively impact the brand reputation in the market. Second, food safety and consumer protection are essential ethical concerns. Registration with BPOM ensures that products meet national food safety standards. From an ethical perspective, this protects consumers from health risks and demonstrates the company's commitment to quality and transparency. Maintaining high food safety standards also reduces the risk of product recalls, legal issues, and reputational damage. Third, ethical labor practices play an important role in sustaining business operations. Mira Cake House must ensure fair wages, safe working environments, reasonable working hours, and equal employment opportunities for local workers. Ethical treatment of employees leads to higher job satisfaction, lower staff turnover, and improvement service quality, which is particularly important in a franchise-based business model. In addition, cultural sensitivity and ethical marketing are crucial when operating in a foreign market. Marketing strategies should respect Indonesian cultural norms, religious values, and social traditions. Ethical advertising avoids misleading claims and inappropriate content, especially during religious and festive periods. This helps the brand build emotional connection and long-term loyalty with local consumers. From an environmental perspective, Mira Cake House also has an ethical responsibility towards sustainability. This includes minimizing food waste, using recyclable packaging, and sourcing ingredients responsibly. Sustainable practices not only reduce environmental impact but also appeal to increasingly environmentally conscious consumers. Our key recommendations include strengthening brand positioning through authentic Sarawak identity, investing in comprehensive franchise training programs, leveraging digital platforms for marketing and sales, and continuously monitoring regulatory changes and consumer preference. In conclusion, our analysis shows that Indonesia offers strong market potential but also presents significant risks. Based on our evaluation of opportunities, threats, and strategic options, international franchising is the most suitable entry mode for Mira Cake House. This strategy allows the company to expand efficiently while reducing financial risk and benefiting from local market knowledge. To conclude, ethical responsibility combined with strategic planning is essential for sustainability international expansion. Thank you for your attention.